This is Jake's BMW E92 M3. The E92 M3 has become one of the most popular M cars in the track scene, especially at the Nürburgring. Most people in the scene will agree that they have become the benchmark for anything that's fast on track, which is why we think it's the perfect car to bring along to our track day in Portugal. And while we've been distracted by Ed, Nuno and Peter's car, we've forgotten about Jake. And behind the scenes, Jake's also been getting his E92 ready. In this video, we're finishing off Jake's E92 M3 just in time for our track day in Portimão. But before we get to Jake and his E92, of course we're going to have to finish a few bits off on Ed's Club Sport.
That's it. Is that done?
Whee! Lovely.
If you remember from the last video where we were measuring up lips and barrels for Ed's Club Sport faces, well, he's just decided to buy Apexes instead, so here's unboxing of that.
We can do whatever we want.
Can do whatever we want.
As long as the wheels are the correct size, the rest is irrelevant.
Full Subaru spec, go gold.
No, we're not doing gold.
Gold. Coffee Ford boy.
Are we ready?
Oh, are you ready?
Hold
Are
on.
we ready?
Ready.
Wait.
Are we ready?
Go. Oh shit, no, I'm not on video. And then slow mo.
Okay, mum.
Go.
Okay, I'm not on video.
Oh, it's the other way round. Just bust it out. Just bust it. Oh. Yeah, they look quite nice.
They do, don't they?
Look quite nice, actually.
Actually. Overnight pass from Japan. From Teguwa.
Very good. Okay.
Very nice. Right, let's go on the
They'll
car.
work.
What are they? 9s?
9.5.
9.5s. Damn. Yeah, 255s would have been too small.
Yep.
Are they alright, ET?
ET 35 on one and ET 43 on the others.
Okay, that should work.
So that 43 brings it in the front, and 35 takes it out brings it on the rear, and then 35 takes it out on the front.
Okay.
So that it misses a shot. Cool, wicked.
Bun the centre caps in the bin.
In the bin.
So later on that evening, with the new wheels and tyres fitted, it was time to fit some aero catchers to Ed's fiberglass bonnet.
Up the drums.
Oh, and while this was happening, Ali was fitting a new downpipe to his Cupra.
Let's hear it then.
Sorry for the spoiler, but it was very loud.
White stuff's on my face.
It's on your ear. That's alright, I guess. How are you gonna make this match that?
I'll use a tape measurer.
Okay.
I won't. So, I'll show you. Would you like me to show the audience?
Go on.
Sorry I'm
Show
not
you
mic'd
the
up,
audience.
guys. However, it is me, and because it's me, I'm tired. And I'm tired because it's half 12.
Why is it half 12 and why are we
Because
still here?
it's 28 minutes past midnight. Ali's been at work since 5 in the morning. He's still here. You might as well stay. I've flown back from Polybob. So how do we? This will get tidied up, but basically underneath,
Yeah.
you won't see it there because I've cut it off now. But can you see these, like,
Yeah.
mold marks?
Did you measure against them?
So these mold marks are identical on both sides on this bonnet. I don't know if they're anything to do with OEM, where they've blocked out OEM holes, and then
Yeah.
obviously they're indentations on a mold. I've not looked, and I can't. There's a bonnet up there. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So these are the holes for the bonnet studs, the pins on the OEM bonnet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So basically, I had the same on this side. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that they're in the same position here for the first hole, and then give or take 1%, 2% millimeter-ish here and there, they'll be in the same position.
Okay.
They have to be.
Okay.
It's impossible not to.
Alright, okay. Bomber Pietranda.
And I know that people haven't seen it and they don't believe us, which is fine, because they will see plenty of this car soon. We haven't got a single error. I'm actually
No errors. It just says fuel. Just said add fuel.
I'm quite annoyed. He's done it. He's done it like fully. He's not just like done it now. How great! Yeah. So obviously this bonnet has been painted, but Ed wanted it painted again. So Andy's going to repaint it because he's going to repaint it. I thought no time like for present. So cut f*** out of it, scratch it as much as I can. We'll need to because it's been painted.
Okay, and Ed's in here.
Thank you.
He's doing the wiring for his
Windscreen.
windscreen. What is this windscreen, Ed?
It's an electric windscreen, so it's got electric elements in between the layers.
It's got an
Basically
electric
a
element.
Ford.
It's a Ford Focus
Ford Transit.
windscreen.
It comes from heated windscreens, I think.
They've got their website and obviously.
Yeah. And yeah, wiring it in so that because I got no heater matrix, I've got no aircon, I've got no nothing. So if I don't wire this in, it will just mist up.
Progress on the Club Sport's coming along really well, and we're looking to give you guys a rundown of all the parts and things that we've done to it next week. But finally, it's time to head over to Jake.
With the ramp angles changed, I got a feeling I'm going to lose the back end a few times before I get used to it, but
Do you reckon?
I think so. He was like, oh, when you're coming into a corner and you're like on the brakes and then you're turning in or on the brakes, do you feel some understeer? I'm like, yes. And he's like, I think this will probably help.
You ain't gonna have none of that anymore.
No. No. All back. Shout out to Road and Race. Martin, MS Motorsports for sorting this out. And Ollie at Road and Race who talked me through the process and advised on making some of the adjustments to the Drexler. Took it apart, no problems. Bearings are all good, no issues. All in very, very good condition. So, little tickle, a bit of a service, and she's ready to go back in.
Yeah.
She's a beast. So I drop it now and smash it.
Drive shafts in first.
Yeah.
You're like,
I know.
You're like getting excited and shit. So you've got brand new drive shafts. How much are these?
Cheap.
Are these cheaper than E46 ones? Because you lots think £500 is cheap. Is this £500?
If you've got the old ones,
Yeah.
they're £441. If you haven't,
Yeah.
they're 880.
No. Like each.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. But it's OEM. Like the old ones lasted what? 100 plus? What's this got? 140,000?
Yeah. Okay.
They never got changed before.
They didn't need changing.
No. No, they did need changing.
No, because you them now. They need to change.
Yes, yeah. So now they need changing.
They would have just lasted for like another 50,000 miles probably.
Maybe, but new parts. I needed an excuse to build the car, didn't I?
Okay, fair enough.
Needed bits.
Yeah, and you got fag bearings, which is OEM as well.
OEM.
You got new studs as well.
Bimek.
Yeah.
Bimek. Well, the last lot of studs that I had, they sent me two different angle cone nuts things. So for the last 4 years, I've been running steel wheel nuts on the front and titanium nuts on the rear.
That's oh. Don't know. You should have just got copper ones because they look gangster.
Why? Why?
And it's copper in it. It's just gonna make better. It's a softer
And
metal.
what's the hype with copper?
Because they look sick.
Yeah, but it's why? That sounds like gang.
No.
No.
What is that? That's a V8. Okay, cool. So what else do we have? We've got.
Oh, these are just spares.
We've got spares.
So we've got left-hand side wheels, front wheel speed sensors or ABS sensors, and rear. A couple of injectors, just in case.
Just in case.
This because it seems like I seem to
Centre bearing. Yeah.
got a feeling that we might be replacing this
Yeah. Or someone will need it.
on the side of the road, or someone will need it.
This won't be that bad. It's only 2,000 miles.
No, I'm chill. I've got no issues. I've got no concerns. She's done it before. She'll do it again. That's it. Got some spare belts just in case. If I'm getting gapped, we've got some of that shit just in case.
And then you've got Bosch wiper blades.
Duh. Aero Twins, Aero Day.
Nice. And then you've got the most expensive oil in the world.
All day. No problem.
How much is that?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
70
you don't know?
quid? 80 quid?
4 or 5 litres.
Yeah.
Baller.
That's about the same. But the oil that came out of the rear diff, last time I had to use the Castrol Syntrax stuff.
Okay.
And it came out black and minging.
Nice.
I did 2 years on the Millers.
Yeah.
And it came out
Perfect.
like new. Like clean, no metal in there, so
Nice.
I'm going to stick to using the Millers. Well, I'm either going to go Castrol React for the brake fluid, or I have got some of this,
Okay.
which is pretty good. I think, what's it say? Equilibrium reflux boiling point 320,
Okay.
which I think is good enough. It's so yeah, that's where we're at.
Nice. Let's crack on.
People. I don't know how I managed to get this all out by myself.
What do you mean?
Well, I took this all apart by myself because my friends were building their cars, so I have to build my own.
You can't be like this.
I am like this. I like being like this. Keeps everyone on their toes. Ooh, what kind of person Jake gonna be today? Did you see the clip of the diff nearly, the prop nearly knocking me out? Wash it. Forgot to do that cable tie, didn't I? That was lucky I wasn't underneath it. This has gone really tight. This is just some ASMR of me grunting.
Remember guys, if you are enjoying the video, make sure that you like, leave us a comment and subscribe.
And then, this is what I'm using.
Oh, you got the Worth lock washers.
Oh no, not Worth. Worth are copies. These are Norlock.
Oh, okay.
These are the best washers ever. Or anti-vibration washers. So when you actually torque them down, this is the only washer out there that doesn't drop torque at all. It drops a little bit of torque, but then it never lets the bolt come undone because of the wedge system. The video online of these is very good, but I've been using Norlock washers for a long time because I'm not paying BMW prices for some of the bolts that it's just a bolt.
Some thrifty guy.
Absolute special jizz on there. Right, we're going for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to talk them up to. Oh, thanks, John. There's some big boy bolts.
It was all going too well, something was up, and we eventually found out what we did wrong.
Oh, John.
What?
Jake hadn't removed the exhaust completely, so we should have really put the prop in as we was jacking the diff up.
Oh.
But with a little bit of persuasion, we got it in.
Animal.
John. It's in. I've made this mistake so many times.
Ed, you can't drive this. And he's like, no.
It's too good. I just can't. It's going to be good though. It's going to be nice to see him out on track. All the help that Ed has given everybody with all their own cars and 3D printing shit and all this stuff. It's just nice. He's got his own shit. That felt good. Yeah.
No digital torque wrench.
There's no full battery.
And just like that, the diff was in and torqued up. So it was time to move on to installing the new studs.
It'll be okay. You see this?
Yeah.
The fans, this is why we clean the threads up. Oh, they do only go on one way, and I do believe it is. This is why you get a ramp, people, so you can work on your knees underneath your car. What a dick!
Show us what you've done to your SPR.
It's bent the bolt. So I don't know whether you can see that, but when I turn this, the arm moves up and down here. And that's because it's bolt. But look, then it goes out a bit, and it goes back in. But that's loosened in situ. I've not touched it. So this is why we would not advise these parts, OEM. So this is as tight as I can get it, because this is what I believe, an aluminium bolt, whatever, it's rubbish. So this is not even a quarter of a turn. And it's off. What a load of rubbish. I'm going to laser clean these.
Yeah.
I'm going to laser clean SPO off them.
Just laser it until it's all gone.
Until it's gone. So the problem with this is when the bolt's going in, this bolt has got a flat on the underside. That won't be pulling in properly and pulling it tight. All they did when they revised these was make them out of a bigger piece of aluminium, hoping that was going to solve the problem. Because I think that I've got some footage of when the original SPLs came off and these were bent.
Oh yeah, they did that.
Yeah, but that was okay. Race car part. Tried and tested in America, and you don't require any steering. Buy these. Bye. £105. That's quite good, isn't it? For the pair. There we go. OEM. Is this left hand or right? Left hand.
That's only 430.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So, in 4 hours between us, we've got diff. We've got all the rear end sorted. We've got this. But I know what the excuse will be. You're just fitting OEM parts. It's easy. It's not so easy. It's easy because it's come apart before. It's easy because we know what we're doing. Or pretend to. Someone by hand just grinds the M4. So this wheel is out.
So in our infinite wisdom, we forgot to check that the steering wheel was straight before we took the track rods off. And we couldn't even use the old Wickness marks because the SPL arms were just a completely different length.
Leaving this romance behind. But now you're gone and all I have is time. And though you're not here anymore, I still think about you. 'Cause baby, I didn't forget.
Lovely.
And just like that, everything that needed doing on the E92 was done. Oh, except the diff oil cooler. Jake did that later on that night. But we'll come back to that.